So first videos are first videos. They suck, right? No big deal. Don't worry about it. We're gonna go ahead and make up for it. This here is our Marshall JMP. Boom. What we got in the mail today is a few capacitors from Jupiter Condenser Company. Pretty awesome. Just got off work too, don't mind my dirty fingers, but it's a very exciting day over here in the Hellwood Tone Fab Factory. I know a lot of you are thinking, I wonder if I could do this myself. Well, you could, but you gotta kind of know what you're looking for. You don't just go willy-nilly start adding stuff here and there, you know? I had a specific sound I was looking for. I wanted to get, I wanted to get a multiple different sounds, but I also had a sound in my head that I was looking for. I wanted to steal a couple things, but I also wondered, well, I knew if they were gonna work or not in my instance that I'm looking to do. All right, so I was like, okay, who's my favorite guitar players? Obviously, everyone likes the Slash and the Van Halen. If you don't, then you're like a 2-year-old or something. There's something wrong with you. But, I was like, that's kind of cool. And I read a lot of things about those amps, so kind of felt like that's what I was going for, because I'm like, well, I really like those sounds, so that must be what I like, right? So watched a ton of videos on other people doing it, and then I decided when other people do it to their amp, it does not sound like the amp that they're going for. And whatever I do to my amp doesn't sound like their amp. And you know why that is? Because every amp is different, every tube is different, and a recording is one time. One amp, one time. And if they go to a special studio and they rent an amp for that one time, well, that's friggin' great. But that was just that one time, And then it'll sit there and then they go record again. There was another time. And it's the same amp on the album for just that one time. Look at this. Look what I'm doing. I'm using a magnet to get these little lock washers off of here. Okay? Look, you can spin them around like a friggin' magic trick. That was pretty cool. For all you fucking stoners out there, huh? Ooh. So back to the amp anyway. So what I did, is trial and error. You find little things. That's why I say you want to start with the little thing. I would say start with a fat cap. Start with changing your tubes, actually. Start with changing your tubes and your speakers, for God's sake. That's where a lot of the sound comes from, because when they're recording, guess where that microphone is? It's on the speaker. You're hearing a tube amp through a speaker. So you really want to research those things first before you go diving in with a soldering iron and, potentially burn yourself. Everybody talks about how you could fucking kill yourself opening these things up. You're going to kill yourself. You're going to kill yourself. You're going to kill yourself. Why would you do that? You change a speaker and be safe in a fucking tube. You know what I mean? So that's where I would start. For all you people thinking that you're starting your tone chasing fucking journey, I would start there at the simple area, because you're gonna do all these mods. Oh, I did all these mods. You're gonna plug it in and you go, oh, it sounds like shit. Well, there's a lot of different things behind it. You ever read, about Van Halen's, how he uses a variac at like 90 volts and shit? Yeah. If you're not doing that every time, you're not getting that sound that you were looking for. You know what I mean? So, don't go chasing around shit that doesn't exist. If you're gonna do it, then fucking do it. Don't fuck around and be like, oh yeah, well, you know, I'm gonna do it. I did all these mods and now I'm upset because it didn't work out the way that I wanted it to. It's like, no shit. Ooh, look at this, about to ground out. Oh my God, look at that. There was a pinched wire. Right here, this one. This one right there. Go on my crescents. It's pinched and grounded right there. Oh my God, under the board. Did you believe that? Did you believe that? It's ridiculous, isn't it? What kind of a jerk does that? Anyway, I could talk to myself all day. Let's get to work here.
Went down the store all by myself. Nobody was there and there was nothing on the shelf. Said to the cashier, said, what's going on around here? She said, but I don't know why you like this thing. And I don't know why I like this thing. We're creatures of habit, I know. We're creatures of habit, alright. We're down the subway and everybody was there. Didn't have no flashlight, I didn't seem to care. Seen a man covered in shit, said, what's going on around here? And he said, but I don't know why you like this thing. Well, I don't know why I like this thing. We're creatures of habit, I know. We're creatures of habit, alright. We are the creatures of habit, creatures I know. And I don't know why you like this thing. And I don't know why you like this thing. We're creatures of habit, I know. We're creatures of habit, alright.
Here we go. Hopefully it doesn't sound like complete ass. I was looking into it here and I see the 1 meg on there. I'm gonna come over. Here it is connected to here. Boom. But there's no resistor in there, you know? It's just jacket on jacket there for that fucking thing. So I'm gonna take that off, and I have a 47K resistor right here that I worked up. And I'm gonna stick in that little fucking hole. I'm gonna loop-de-doo the other one around it. And put some heat shrink tube on it. And then we're gonna connect that in there, so that side of the plate has the grid stopper on it. And like I said, people do 10K to 68 or 65K. I don't know. I think it's 68K stock. It's best just to put this as close to the tube socket as possible. So we're just gonna put it right there. Got the tunes rolling. Now, I don't know who you are, but Marshall Tucker's awesome. I used to see them in the flea markets, St. Augustine, Florida, for free. They ripped. How cool was that?
rode out of this town of sin with glory in our eyes. We were riding high, staying low. This is a story of El Paso. Smokies on our trail as we headed out on this tour. We were sitting back, we were drinking black, Devil and his band of four. We crossed the valleys and torched Cheyenne, but little did we know, you'll never get out, you'll never come back from El Paso. Mountains and valleys, there we were looking for no gold. We were looking for that sound of sin with evil in their soul. We saw the signs that said we were there, but little did we know, you'll never get out, you'll never come back from El Paso. Locusts swarmed in the boiling rain and turned the sky to black. An evil hiss came from the clouds that told us to go back. We went full, so we pressed on with 6.
Bias these tips. You're looking at it from the face here. You're going to be adding the resistance to the right. So always want to start as far right as you can, and then you want to back it off. This one colder. Oh God, what is that? Why is that one so much colder?
Locusts swarmed in the boiling rain and turned the sky to black. An evil hiss came from the clouds that told us to go back. We went full, so we pressed on with 6 strings laying down. Thank you.